Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name's Frank. No intro, none of that this time. I just wanted to get right to the point. I actually had the opportunity to do a live one-on-one video chat with Adam Savage for 10 minutes as a part of Silicon 2020. It's a Comic-Con convention, science and technology convention in San Jose, California. He is a major part of it this year. I believe he actually kind of took it over this year from Steve Wozniak. It's a really cool event. There's a link for that down below, so go check that out if you're interested in it. But when this opportunity came, I couldn't pass it up. If you follow this channel in any sense of the matter, you know that he is a big inspiration for me, and it was a once in a lifetime opportunity. I live overseas with the military and I'm traveling, so I don't think I'd ever be able to actually meet him in person, so I really couldn't pass this up. So I wanted to present this video to you guys. I was very excited to do it. I ramble, I babble, I had things I wanted to ask that I didn't get to. I talked about things I didn't think I was even gonna talk about. So it was a really cool event. I just want to make it abundantly clear before any of this starts that this is not a sponsorship, promotion, endorsement. This is nothing by him. He's not promoting my channel, nothing. Anybody could have done this. I was just happened to get tickets and be on the roster to do it. So it was just me and him chatting, and it was really cool. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So here it is.
Hello, Frank.
Hi, Adam.
Really nice to meet you, man. How are you?
You too. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, but you seem to have, is that an Ironman Mark 42 behind you?
85.
85. Okay, I'm getting my numbers slightly wrong. Did you build that?
I 3D printed it.
Wow.
Yeah. I kind of got obsessed with the hobby last year.
Really? That is beautiful. Is it wearable? Do you wear it?
Yes. Well, hopefully. I haven't been, I've worn it in here. Yeah. But then COVID happened, so
yeah, it requires a whole support team to put on a costume like that.
I can get that one on by myself.
That's crazy.
It took some love. I was trying to go to MCM London Comic-Con with it, but
yeah,
we're all stuck here.
So do I get you right? You said you just started 3D printing last year?
July 2019, I jumped in because I saw Endgame and I was like, I want it because everybody's wanted an Ironman suit. You made one.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And I saw it and I'm like, it's time. Like I'm established a little bit, like I'm comfortable, and I'm like, I want to make one of these things. And doing the research, I was just like, like EVA foam was cool, Pepicura. I tried papercraft. Godspeed to those people. I got halfway down a helmet and quit. It was not fun. But then I landed on 3D printing. And I'm like, this is cheaper than I thought it would be. And I grabbed a printer, made that keyblade, and then a helmet that I just got rid of a little while ago, and got the files for that because I'm sure you can get STLs for
pretty much everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
And I got to work on it. And I it's still not like done. I'm always upgrading it, but
of course, none of these are ever finished.
I hate it. I look at it now, like I could pick it apart. I could tell you 20 things on it that I hate, and I'm constantly like, nah, this sucks, and fix that.
I don't think there's a costume in my entire collection that I don't have that relationship with. In fact, actually, in the database of the costumes and how I store them, I actually list the things that I would change, and I list the things I think should be more accurate so that I can look up a costume and be like, oh, if I'm going to get that ready for a con, let me fix these 3 things.
Oh, you'll never have time though. Like I want to fix the shield, and then I just redid the paint on Mjolnir, but now I just finished the painting that helmet up there, but that paint came out better than my whole suit. So it's like, well, do I repaint my whole suit? Like what am I?
Yeah, but, always. This is what making is. It's always that. What do you got there?
Oh, some rubbing buff. I just got it. Everybody keeps telling me to try it. I always hear you using it, and I'm like, I think it's time to get my hands on some, and I still need to figure out how to use it exactly.
Well, so what you tend to do is you tend to put it on a piece of paper and with a piece of cloth, sort of dry brush it onto something, or you can actually cover something entirely with it, and then you actually can buff it to a fairly reasonable shine sometimes. You got to just experiment. And I think paint thinner dissolves it. So you can actually thin it out with paint thinner, or even remove it from something if you need to.
That's useful. I got a lot of tutorials and stuff to try to watch on that.
What's the next big 3D printing project you're thinking about from scratch?
I just got done printing the Mark 39 Star Boost, the all white one from Ironman 3.
Oh, I love that one.
It's sitting in pieces in my closet. It has a whole, it was so cool welding together the jetpack for it. Like I was standing in the mirror just like, this is really kind of cool. Because it's a lot looser. Like this is like a nanotech skin suit. This thing is, I had a sacrifice. I had a choice to make. I'm like, do I want mobility or do I want accuracy? Because you have, you see it with Stormtrooper cosplays that you need.
Oh yeah.
You need space to walk. I kind of went the other way. I was like, I want to take the good picture. So
yeah,
I'm limited a little bit in that one. And then in this next one, I'm going to kind of throw that out the window. I'm like, I want to be able to like walk upstairs. That sounds nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, walking upstairs is a nightmare in most of my costumes.
Hopefully whenever MCM opens back up, however long I'm actually in England right now. It's 4 a.m.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for getting up so late.
No, thank you for doing this. One of my friends actually on my Discord sent this to me and was like, hey, do you know about this? I'm like, no. Yeah, let's do this.
So what do you do? Are you a student or do you have what do you do to what?
I'm in the Air Force, actually. I'm stationed over here for about 4 years now, and we've been overseas for 8 years total, getting to travel the world and stuff. So I'm nervous to pack all.
Say again.
We have to pack this all up in May. We finally leave England this May 2021, and then we'll be off to wherever's next.
With the whole batch of the props.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, you don't see here is 2 more detolfs full of Gundam models. I have 6 printers in the other room. My garage has some stuff in it. I have stuff everywhere.
What's your favorite brand of printer? What's the one you're using right now?
I have all Creality brands.
Okay.
Because they were cheap. When I was searching, I would type in like cosplay printer, and then what popped up was it was all Creality CR10Ss. It was like, I guess that's it. Okay, cool. And then they were good. They were cheap. They were easy to use, and they've been working with me since with some things. So they've sent me some printers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I only got into this hobby to make that thing, and
right.
A year in, I can't even begin to explain what it's blossomed into, and I
can see it's an unbelievable amount of output. And Creality has been that's great. They're very smart for sending you free printers because they sent me one. They gave me like a good price cut on this gigantic one. I actually, while I was waiting for this, I just got this off the printer. Wow.
So this is all one piece. The blade. It's Jarnborn Thorax.
Amazing.
And it's somebody designed this for me. Like the community, like people are like, yeah, I'll make that. Like one of my friends made me the Dagger of Time for Prince of Persia. Like people like it. It's amazing. This whole community, and I like it more because like you talked about it in one of your videos. Actually, like it brings the entry down for people.
Yeah.
Trying to gather all this and try to wrap your head around, how do I make an Ironman suit? All right, well, I got to do this, I got to do that, and that, and that. Now, even if you can get your hands on this, like, you still have to finish it and paint it, but now, like, it's less intimidating for somebody. Like, oh, I got to go get a metal blade, or what am I going to make the blade out of? What do I make the handle out of? But now you can just make it, and I'm trying to get everybody in the damn world to 3D print.
Do you have a YouTube channel, or are you thinking about it?
No, I have a YouTube. So when I was trying to do this, I found a lack of information for 3D printed Ironmans. There was everything for, I was all over RPF. There was PEP and files, and there was tons of information out there for that. But like printing a whole armor, they're just either people on YouTube would start and never finish, or they'd be very vague. They'd be like, I 3D printed and painted it, and like that'd be the whole video. Where there's some information missing. So
there's that one guy, Master Lee, who doesn't tell anybody anything.
I noticed people are really secretive about their harness systems, the straps underneath the suits.
That blows my mind when people hide that information. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me.
The trial and error, like, so what I did, I had a little GoPro Hero 3. Yeah. And that's what I started with. My wife got this for me when we were in Japan. And I just started throwing little vlogs on YouTube, and I posted some pictures on Instagram, and then Reddit oh my God, one of my Reddit posts blew up, and then I went from like 200 Instagram followers to like 3,000 overnight.
Oh, amazing.
And it was a suit all white. It was primered all white on an armor stand, and it was all janky, and it was made out of wood, and it's such a bad picture, but people on Reddit were just like, yeah, that looks cool.
You never know what's going to light up. I never have an idea about which videos are going to go viral. Sometimes we think one's going to kill and it dies, and I do some random thing on a Saturday and it blows up.
I've stopped. There was a little period right after that. I was trying to continue that wave where I tried, and I know I tried, and I was just like, I can do this again. So I tried to take that cool picture. I tried to make that cool post, and it just tanked. And I'm like,
now. Yeah, life is going to hand your hat to you when you try and do that. It's amazing what you've done in such a short period of time, Frank.
It's so much fun. It's my therapy. Like I'm a car guy by trade. I grew up being a mechanic. I grew up, I was working on cars before I enlisted, and I learned 12 volt.
Hey man, we're running out of time. I got to say, thank you so much. I'll give 10 extra seconds. It's such a pleasure. What's that?
That was 2 minutes?
That was 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. I know. It goes quickly.
Thank you so much, Adam.
The stuff that you've done is really incredible. Keep on doing it. It's really inspiring. And I love that you want to inspire other people to do it.
It's been the best thing in my life. And I thank you so much for this.
More power to you. Thank you. What a pleasure to meet you.
Bye.
That 10 minutes went by so unbelievably fast. It was a little hard to hear at the end, but I actually asked if that was 2 minutes, not 10 minutes. That's how fast it went in my head. I was like, wait, that was only 2 minutes? No, that was 10, and he actually gave me a little bit extra time. So if by chance he ever sees this, thank you for that, Adam. That was a dream come true. Again, there was so much more I wanted to talk about, but man, it flew by. I wish I could have showed you more. I wish I could have asked you more questions. Maybe one day I'll actually be able to meet you in person. That'd be really cool. But for anybody still watching this video, for anybody who actually was paying attention or cares, I am very into 3D printing. It has absolutely changed my life. It is the coolest hobby I've ever been a part of. And if you are considering getting into it, you are testing the waters, you want to know more about it, I implore you, please look over my channel, look at some of the videos, go check out other makers. Odin makes, Maker's Muse. There's tons of other 3D printing and cosplay channels that kind of blend them all together. That's what my channel is all focused about. It's a much, much cheaper hobby than people think. It is not a rich person's hobby. It's not a designer hobby. You can get started for less than $200. And I know that might seem like a lot to some people, and I get that. It depends on your demographic and where you're at. I understand. But if you save up and you want it bad enough, you can obtain it. I thought things like this were out of my reach for years, but once I got into the hobby and started understanding how to make these things, it was just amazing. And that's why I love this hobby so much. It brings the entry level of making and cosplaying and prop replicating, it brings it all down. And I am still an amateur. I am by no means anybody special at all. I am aware of that. I am still just 3D printing and painting and sanding things. But if you are 3D printing, you understand that as a gross understatement of what goes into it. So please, explore the channels, research the hobby. It is so much fun, and not even just involved with 3D printing for cosplay and just collectibles. It is a great experience to be a part of with your kids, with your whole family. It helps promote STEAM and just science, technology, and everything. You can do anything with it. You are limited by your imagination, so I implore you, look into it. It is absolutely such a fun hobby, and it is very easy to learn and pick up. You don't need any 3D modeling experience. A lot of these files are drag, drop, print. In a sense, people design these, so just go look at it. There's tons of stuff on my channel. It's literally for this. So thank you again, Adam, for putting that on and giving me the opportunity to do that. I hope in the future to be able to do something like that again. And thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you for everybody who has gotten me this far and been a part of my support system. So really, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I have tons of cool videos. Hopefully you'll go and watch them. But I really appreciate everything, guys. Thank you. Have a good day.